Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Today I have a really exciting first impressions and review on the brand new Milk Makeup Flex Foundation Stick. I was sent these two items complimentary for testing, but Milk did not pay me. Milk did not sponsor this video. I just have the products and I felt like, hey, let me do a review on it because I was planning on purchasing them anyways. I have two shades here. It is Golden Honey and Golden Sand. It's supposed to be flexible, which is what the name Flex is derived from, I'm pretty sure, meaning it looks like skin, acts like skin, and moves like skin. So through the day, it's supposed to move with your skin so you don't end up looking really cakey. It's technically meant for every skin type. So normal, combo, dry, oily, whatever, we will see. There's some really cool key ingredients like marshmallow root extract, which is what allows the makeup to move with your skin and never look cakey. Blue lotus, which moisturizers, and I also really like that they use chamomile and lavender because this is going to help calm and soothe. And my immediate thought is that if you have any excessive redness, this alone might help combat some of the redness just by soothing any irritation. We'll see. It's also not filled with a bunch of crap. Milk Makeup, their ingredients list is usually cleaner, and it's also vegan, cruelty-free, and gluten-free, and the packaging is recyclable, apparently. So to apply the foundation, they say to apply the Hydro Grip Primer from Milk, which I do have. I'm not going to use it though because I generally don't use primers when I'm using foundations. I just make sure my skin is really moisturized. That's just how I'm going to treat it, the same old way I always do to really test it. It says to swipe foundation where you want to cover and calm, blend it to skin with a brush, sponge, or fingertips. I'm going to go ahead and swatch Golden Sand and Golden Honey right here on my cheek. So this is Golden Sand. Yeah, dang, that looks real good. I always mash my foundations to my neck and my chest. And then I'm gonna go in with Golden Honey right next to that. And that's Golden Honey. Actually, Golden Honey looks pretty good too. I'm gonna test with my fingers on the right side of my face and then test with the brush on the left side. I'm taking Golden Sand and I'm just gonna start putting it in the center of the face. Little mustache, and then wow, that's really cool. This really smells like lavender and chamomile, and I look like a moron saying that without blending this in first. I'm just gonna tap it in with my finger so it looks like it's blending out nicely. It's super emollient and creamy too. And even with the brush, I am kind of pressing it into the skin the way I would a sponge. That's one layer. I'm gonna see how buildable it is, and I actually am going to apply more to my nose because I realized that I didn't apply like an even amount. I have a mirror here. First glance, when I'm looking at a distance like from half an arm's length, it looks great because it looks like skin. It gives me a nice glow. My skin doesn't feel tight or irritated, and it did a great job of evening out my skin. But when my mirror is closer, I do notice that it's kind of gripping onto any little dry skin or even like certain pores, like especially on the right side where I blended it with my fingers. But when I touch it, it doesn't feel dry at all. It in fact feels really well hydrated. Let me go ahead and add another layer, and I'm gonna use my brush to blend this out now. What's nice is it's so creamy. I'm gonna go in with Golden Honey also, and I'm just gonna get the perimeter. It just kind of feels like I'm wearing skin cream almost. And now I feel like I've put a lot on, and I never really put it on my forehead, so I don't know why I just went crazy there. This is a Sigma F80, by the way. And I do have a discount code. You don't need to use it, but you can just type in Anisha in all caps and get 10% off your purchase. I do receive a little bit back. That's always in the info box. I'm actually gonna try buffing it. I think that's really pretty good coverage. It just feels like I have a moisturizer on my skin. Let's investigate. My skin looks awesome. It just looks like I have perfect perfect natural skin. However, it's still emphasizing a lot of texture. Let me zoom you guys in a little bit. Now we are up close and personal. And I think it's a little bit easier for you guys to tell that, like, right here, there is definitely some visible texture, especially on my nose, and then even here a little bit. And I imagine this feeling really comfortable as it gets cooler. I just don't like the way it's clinging onto the texture because it's giving the appearance of makeup. I'm gonna finish my makeup and I will get back to you guys with more thoughts. So I am back. It has been several hours, in fact. I have all my makeup on and it has been on for about six and a half hours now. All the makeup that I put on top of the foundation went on so beautifully. That being said, there are certain areas on my face where I usually will crease with foundations. A good foundation for me is one that either creases very little to not at all in these areas. My areas are my forehead, my under eyes, and my laugh lines. This foundation kind of settled into all three areas. It's super minimal. Definitely preferred it with the brush over my fingers. All the areas where I said, oh, I can kind of see texture and stuff, once I put the rest of my makeup on and now that the foundation has settled, all of those areas are pretty a-okay. My skin still feels hydrated. I am wearing a significant amount of powder on my face and just powder products, but I don't feel tight or cakey, and I think that the foundation has a lot to do with that. Overall, I think it's definitely a foundation you should go check out. Hygiene-wise, I would warn you that when you're using a stick foundation and you apply it straight to your face, whatever is on your face is gonna get onto your foundation. So either you put it on a 100% clean face, or you're gonna have to use a antibacterial like makeup spray and just spray your foundations down, especially if you have highly irritable skin, sensitive skin, or acne prone skin, because that's for sure a way you're gonna keep transferring bacteria, unfortunately. In comparison to a lot of other stick foundations, I do really like this so far. There's also tons of different shades, which is awesome. If you try this foundation, let me know what you think about it in the comments down below or on Instagram. And also I would love to know what your guys' favorite foundation is. I am such a complexion product junkie, so please leave any suggestions down below in the comments. But until my next video, thank you guys as always so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you soon. Bye.